Patrice Lumumba was killed for Congo's uranium in 1961. Now China controls 80% of its cobalt. Welcome to the ghost of geopolitics. May 2026. In a quiet European hospital, an old man dies at 93. He was the last living suspect in the killing of Patrice Lumumba, Congo's first elected leader, shot in a forest clearing 65 years before. No verdict, no prison, no apology. The courtroom doors close forever. The Belgian officers who oversaw it died decades ago. The CIA case officers who wanted Lumumba erased not long after. Now the last witness joins them. And what was buried with Lumumba in that forest still runs through the cobalt in every phone you own, and the electric car charging quietly in your neighbor's driveway. The killing of one man in 1961 set the terms for a global supply chain in 2026, and the country that paid the price is about to make one final move. June 30, 1960. Kinshasa. Patrice Lumumba steps up at the independence ceremony and gives a speech the Belgian king did not expect. He talks about beatings, about forced labor, about a colony finally finding its voice. The room goes silent. 67 days later, he is under arrest. 2 months after that, he is dead, killed, in a conspiracy of Belgian officers and Katangan secessionists. With Washington's quiet blessing, he was 35. The reason was already in the ground beneath him. Congo sat on the world's richest uranium, the kind that built the bombs dropped on Hiroshima. Beneath that lay rivers of copper and a metal called cobalt the world hadn't yet learned to crave. A free Congo, run by a man who refused to take orders, was a problem. So they removed the problem. The extraction never stopped. After Lumumba came Mobutu Seko, a CIA-backed strongman who renamed the country, renamed the rivers, renamed himself, and ran the place like a private estate for 32 years. Foreign mining companies kept the trucks rolling. Mobutu kept the villas in France. By the time he was overthrown in 1997, the economy was hollow. Roads gone, schools gone, a country sitting on trillions in mineral wealth, with most of its people living on under $2 a day. That is the resource curse, the cruel rule where the richer the ground, the poorer the people, because outsiders always show up with cheaper guns than the government has lawyers. By 2026, Congo cannot simply tell the buyers to leave. The mines are signed away. The contracts run for decades. And one country, more than any other, holds the keys to the gates. Three out of every 4 batteries on Earth, from the phone in your pocket to the electric car charging in your driveway, start with metal pulled out of one country. Data shows the DRC produced 76% of global cobalt in 2024. New export quotas now cap shipments at roughly half that level through 2027. When Kinshasa tightens the tap, the whole battery industry feels it. Chinese companies now run nearly 80% of the DRC's copper and cobalt mines. One firm alone, China Molybdenum, pulled 61,000 tons of cobalt out of the ground in just the first half of 2025, putting it among the 3 largest cobalt producers on the planet. When Western leaders talk about energy independence, this is the chart they're staring at. The Lobito Corridor is the West's answer. Over $6 billion pledged for a railway hauling Congolese minerals out through Angola, bypassing China entirely. Then, in December 2026, The DRC deploys a 20,000 mining paramilitary force to retake control of its own ground. It is Kinshasa's last shot at renegotiating the terms before China locks in another generation. A murdered independence leader, a stolen continent, and the batteries in your car. Like this investigation, share it forward. Subscribe for stories that connect history to your world. See you tomorrow.